Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Please.
So a very good evening, and at the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Pradeep Vaku, who is an amazing person, a wonderful person with whom I have been associated for the last 7 to 8 years, I would say. And I have had the opportunity to even visit his NGO, and also attended the wedding of his daughter. I fondly remember that, and that was a wonderful experience for me interacting with the family. Netra Bhabi, she's sitting over there, I can see her. नमस्कार आपको कैसे हैं आप ठीक हैं इट्स प्लेजर टू सी यू वर्चुअली
Thank you.
बहुत सालों बाद देखने को मिला आपको तो what I just wanted to say is thank you very much for that wonderful webinar that you have organized, and you have also get to see that the teachers are motivated, the students got motivated, and they have had a learning experience through these series of webinars, and also the competition that you organized, which actually concluded in terms of prizes, which is indeed a motivation for the teachers and students. And I'm sure they will take this torch further of enterprise education, take it to the other schools, bring about that kind of awareness amongst the other teachers and students. Because I remember when we were working on the work education guidelines, in which we have also included enterprise education as one of the components besides the vocational activities that we had included, like handicrafts, art, and other things. It really didn't catch up with the teachers and students. I don't know why, because they are not having that kind of mindset. So first of all, we have to change the mindset of the parents, the teachers, and the students. So we have to really work hard in order to bring about that kind of sensitization towards enterprise education. The second is what Shekhar Mehta ji has talked about, is the dignity of labor, which Mahatma Gandhi has all through these years, and we had celebrated Gandhi Jayanti just yesterday. And we have been talking about that for years, but I remember because I've read the autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi, My Experiments with Truth. And he talks about that the Tolstoy farm experience, where he says when he went to the farm, he was astonished, surprised, seeing that the teachers were actually supervising those activities, not working with hands. And that is the change we need to bring about in our teachers, first of all, that they need to work with the students rather than telling them what to do, how to do. So the teachers have to be real workers rather than just teaching and preaching. So as we say, values comes with demonstration. So we need to tell our teachers the dignity of labor will come with working with the children, not just telling them this is how you need to do. And as our Honorable Prime Minister in his address recently has said, we don't just have to teach what to think, but how to think. And that is another change that we need to bring in terms of reflecting upon what we have done, how we have done, why we have done this. So if you want to bring about that kind of innovative minds in front of the country or the world, then it is possible only when we develop creativity in our schools, which requires more of flexible teaching learning systems, and also change the mindset of the teachers, that you don't have to just cover the syllabus or complete the syllabus, but you have to be more creative, work with your hands, with your children, and assessment should be based on the learning outcomes. It's not about input-based education that we need to promote anymore. It has to be outcome-based education, means what we have achieved. I'll end with the just a cartoon which I could have shown in the presentation, but I'll just tell you there was a person standing and the friend came to him saying that, how are you? He said, I'm fine. I've taught my dog all these years, this Corona period. I've taught my dog how to whistle. Oh, very good. This is a great achievement. So he asked the dog, okay, Tommy, you whistle? How can you expect the dog to whistle? So he said, he's not whistling. He said, I taught him. I didn't say he learned it. And that is the difference
Mm,
we need to create.
very good.
So,
Mm,
so
mm,
as teachers, the day we say, I have made him to learn, I didn't teach him, I made him to learn. That is the difference we need to create in our teachers. And then only we can think of that kind of change that we are expecting from the National Education Policy 2020. Thank you very much, Dr. Pradeep Wag, for giving me this opportunity to be with you all. I'm so glad to be amongst the most learned dignitaries of Rotary, although I'm not a Rotary member or holding a position, but definitely when I was at Allahabad, which is now known as Prayagraj, I joined for some time Rotary and I was very much impressed with the way the Rotarians work. But in Bhopal, I got so engaged with the institute work that I couldn't think out of PSSCIV, which is in short is known as passive, but it's very active with just only 10 faculty members. So thank you very much once again, Dr. Wag, and I'm sure with your efforts and the way you are working, it's going to be a